Hey man, let me tell you, you still dating your mama.
What?
And your woman knows it. Yeah. Let me set the scene real quick. Picture this. It's a Sunday afternoon after church. I went had a good time. Go to mama's house, grab something to eat.
Mama cook.
All right. Did her thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now you say, okay, let's go somewhere. Right, whether to go get some
to the park or something
sweet, or go to the mall, do something. So everybody leaves out the house. It's you, your mama, your woman, y'all all leave out the house, and
we taking one car.
Oh, geez, taking one car, and so you, of course, you head to the driver's seat, right?
Oh, no.
But you notice. Your mama and your woman are walking. And mama kind of picks up the pace.
No, she don't pick up the pace.
And she reaches and grabs the passenger side door.
Because it's a race that you ain't know about.
It's a race you ain't know about. So as mama grabs the door, your woman looks at you.
No, don't look at me, please.
She don't say nothing. She just look at you like, this is what we doing? Because remember now, your woman this has been her seat, right? This is her seat.
It was us going over there.
But all of a sudden, now mama has claimed that front seat.
And your woman got to see just where all the controls where it go back just enough.
Right. She got it all set up for her.
Mama get enough started just the control.
Now it sounds funny. No. Right. So now you got an uncomfortable situation as the man. What do you do? Now, your woman looking at you. Mama then took her seat.
Do mama say anything, or has she said enough?
Mama ain't got no reason to say nothing.
Because she in the front.
Putting
the seatbelt on.
Right.
No.
Like, baby, come on here.
Oh, wow.
So what do you do, bro? What do you do? Do you correct mama? Do you look at your woman and be like, oh, just gonna let her have a seat? Or do you just go back in the house? you just move back to the house like, I think I left something in there.
I'm gonna pick C. I'm just going.
You just go back in the house.
You know,
let's think about what you got to look forward to. You got this awkward drive to wherever you going.
Where you got to go over there and come back.
You got to go over and come back. So the whole time, your head is locked forward. You ain't looking at nobody. You watching the road, hands on the steering wheel, 10 and 2.
You can't look in the mirror.
You can't. Oh no, you better
looking at you.
You better not look in that mirror. Better not look in the mirror. So you could have maybe avoided this awkward drive, but you didn't. So why do you freeze? What's happening? Don't go nowhere. We're about to get into what's really What's going on, good people? Welcome back to Man Talk Mondays. I'm Derek, the thought engineer, here with my man, comedian John Yogi. How you feeling, man?
What is up, my good man? This should be a barn burner.
Tonight,
sir, and I'm looking forward to it because this has personally
touched
my life.
Personally touched your life?
Touched my life. It's interesting because when we were riding over here, coming to the penthouse.
Okay.
Me and Cheryl actually, I'm sorry, my wife who
remain nameless. Okay.
We're talking about it, and she gave me some pretty good insights on on this. So this should be a good one. This definitely should be a good one.
So tonight we talking about move to the back seat, mama.
With all due respect.
Right. Take some of that bass out your voice.
You got to put that on there because they're going for that because they're trying to hold on. They're trying to make this a respect thing when I don't believe it has nothing to do with respect.
Nah. But we're gonna dive into what this whole thing is about because there's a dynamic that is kind of unspoken that happens with mama. And you as a man, you trying to you trying to build a life with your woman, but you had a woman in your life all this time, and there hasn't been a conversation, hasn't been nothing to kind of set everything right. So now dynamics are showing up that you have to deal with as a man. First thing, you gotta understand the position that you're in, because most guys are promoted to emotional husbands to their mother.
You're the stand-in.
You the stand-in.
When somebody, you're not really qualified for the position,
right?
But you just holding the position until somebody else that's more qualified can come in and fill the position. But you the holding person,
right?
Yeah.
Now, if your mama has not had a husband, because we talking about, there's a lot of single mothers out here with sons, but now this son has been promoted to this position, and there's a love and a burden there.
I'm looking at Asia Wilson. And bam.
Oh.
Bam mama not getting on. She don't look like she getting in the back seat.
Bam mama don't look like a back seat.
She don't look like she getting in the back seat. She do not look like she getting in the back seat.
And that's a reality he gonna have to face. And a lot of men are facing it. I think about Jalen Williams?
For the Commanders.
Yeah, quarterback for the Commanders.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now his mama, granted, she says she's protecting him.
But what better way to disguise what you actually doing than to get out in front of it and say, hey, I'm just here making sure don't nobody take advantage of my baby.
Right.
What better way to mask your overbearing and your overprotect? Because she's doing too much. When he was talking to Juju.
Oh, Juju. I got some Juju fans in there.
When he was talking to Juju, and when the mom came back and she said between them, I'm like, Mom, that boy is 25 years old.
He leads a team of men.
And can't tell his mom to sit down.
This is a real dynamic that plays out a lot. Because you didn't know. You were just a kid. You were growing up. But all of a sudden, mama started confiding in you. She started telling you more about the bills of the house or things that she was going through. And this emotional connection starts. And you actually become this emotional husband for her. And so now somebody else comes in and that position gets threatened. And it doesn't go over well.
The water gets muddied.
The water gets muddy, for real muddy.
Yeah, because you're trying to go on with another woman, and you still feel in the position. She still got you in the position of, but I need you here for this. Right.
Now it wasn't anything malicious. It wasn't mama trying to run your life. It was just the dynamic. It was the reality of what happened. But it's something that she got used to. And honestly, you got used to it too, but you weren't in a position to really make the connection to, at some point in time, mama is not going to be the main woman in my life. That's a position she's not going to hold forever. But who prepares you for it? Who prepares mama for it? Because your woman coming in and there's an expectation.
Very much so. Very immediately.
There's an expectation.
If she got hips and dips, immediately. Because she's gonna feel like, hey, I'm your girl. You think enough for me to I roll with you all the way over here and I'm ride with you going home.
Yeah. And just like the car scenario, you freeze because you know there's a problem, and now it's how do I deal with this?
Well, let's talk about the freeze.
Freezes
normally occur when somebody or something is doing something that you don't think they're supposed to be doing, but you don't say nothing. Thus the freeze. Oh, snap.
I guess the deeper question is, why don't you say anything though?
Because you was hoping that they just would get it, or it would be unspoken or assumed.
So there's a level of avoidance.
Oh, very much so. Well, because you don't want to have to feel that every conversation has to be had with your mom. I just remember getting out of when I was in the military. I was gone for 4 years. When I came back home, there was an expectation of me going back home to live with mom.
Right.
She was expecting it. She was expecting me to come back. And the woman who chooses to be named was like, "Oh, no, that's not what we're doing. I got this over here. We're doing that. We're doing this." And it wasn't. I think we. And that's the. I just remember that conversation we had. Hey, you coming home? No, I gotta. I just remember being very uncomfortable. I'm saying no. I got a home. I got an apartment. We got an apartment.
What was it about the discomfort that bothered you the most, though?
Knowing that she was in the position to where she expected me or needed me to come back home because this is the thing. She didn't want, if the truth be told, she didn't want, no parent wants their kid to come back home. If we be honest, no parent. Listen, I love my daughter, my sons to death, but I don't want them to come back home. Don't you come back to that unless you need them to come home.
Unless you need them to come home.
For financial stability or something else. And I think she needed me, and I think that's what made it difficult because that was her way of kind of expressing to me that she needed me to come back home, and Cheryl needed me at our apartment. It was kind of so it made it difficult. That was the first hint of it might be more to this. It may be more to this than I'm thinking about. Because when I tell you men are simple, we are really, really simple.
We are simple. But there's a positional entitlement. Like you alluded to, there's unspoken expectation that as the son, you still kind of feel the weight of this obligation, and you don't want to let mama down, but now you got a woman, and you got to be concerned about how she feels about everything too. The thing is, whose feelings get priority?
The one that makes you say, "Ooh, wee baby." Ooh, baby, right there. All right. I'm gonna see about you.
So you mean for the 9 months I carried you growing inside me, no charge, don't get no say?
Yeah, and let truth be told about that, man. We didn't ask to be here. And I hate to listen to me. I hate to say it as it's coming out of my mouth, but that's the truth. My daughter did not ask to be here. And I think it's wrong for us to put a responsibility on her that like she owes us something for trying to create a life for her that she can succeed in. That's my job as a parent. When I laid down with her mom and said, we're going to have a baby, that's our job to try to create a world that she can thrive in.
But at the same time, in this situation, typically the mother's world is like you there with your wife, but mama is single, doesn't have that support. And so she still feels like, think about how many young men get caught up in this take care of mama. I got to take care of mama. Dude sign a contract, go to the league, whether it's basketball, baseball, football. What is he doing?
Lamar Jackson mom negotiated his contract.
Lamar Jackson mom negotiated his contract. Great.
Don't have no business in that arena.
But think about who that young man thinks of first.
His mama. That's the first thing they say when they make it. Mama.
One guy got on there. He was like, "Mama, you ain't got to work no more. We done made it."
But have she made it to the front seat? Because if he got a girl, his girl gonna be in the front seat.
And that's the thing, because now with that expectation, if mama feels like I've poured into this young man, I've poured into my son, so that I get this return on my investment.
LeBron James. I don't know of nobody closer to his mama than LeBron James got his wife Savannah. I am almost certain that LeBron James has told his mama, "Girl, if you don't hurry up, get in that backseat." I'm almost certain.
I think LeBron had to have a conversation with his mom. His mom was doing the most, I think, at the beginning.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
But again, you said.
Matter of fact, he told her in the game one time. He walked over to her. He said, "Go sit your."
Yes, he sure did. Yes,
down.
Sure did. What did you up in the NBA game over here tussling with these people? Girl, you don't ever sit out somewhere. Yes, he sure did. And I think that's the issue for me is I have tough conversations in corporate America all the time, which is easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Having one of my mom is the toughest thing that I could do, because I'm trying to consider her feelings.
Right.
I don't want to hurt her feelings, whether they are warranted or not.
Right.
I don't want to hurt her feelings. So if she has a level of expectation for something or something that she thinks I should be doing, whether it's right or wrong, I'm still trying to consider her feelings.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, "Mom, you know you tripping."
But let's be honest. How many women out here want to have to deal with that dynamic?
Oh, none of them do. She didn't want. See, this is the crazy part about it. Mom didn't want to have to deal with it with the guy that she was dealing with from his mom, which is funny because your mom raised you a certain way, run your house a certain way,
right?
And when you're trying to run the house a certain way, she'll say and ask you to do stuff, and you be like, "But wait a minute, that's disrespecting her. Don't say nothing to her about this or that." Not to say that happens, but when it does, it's disrespectful to the woman of the house, because you wouldn't want that done to you in your house.
Right.
It's tough, man. It's tough because it makes you have conversations that you're not necessarily, that you don't want to have, that you ultimately have to have.
Now, when you think about the woman, your woman, she already knew mama was gonna do that.
Well, because mama peeked her head out that door way before we got to where we are now.
Right. Mama knows how to make her presence felt.
Absolutely.
So she already knew, but at the same time, how cool is she with what's going on?
Well, she have to be cool with it to a certain extent, because you are, unless she can give you a reason why, which most of the time they got their own stuff going on, so they're not in your business enough like that to where they can give you a reason why I don't like, or I don't like that. Mm-hmm. But I think even in that, they still want to be able to have control over you enough to where you can basically kind of do what they want you to do. And man, I hope it's not sounding worse than what it is. But I'm just trying to be as honest as I can about it. I think they still want a level of control from you.
Who, the mama?
The mom.
Mama still wants a level of control.
Yes. And I think the woman, whether she's girlfriend or mom, is like, we got to get past this.
Right, because it can start to become a huge problem. Now, your woman ain't gonna look at your mama so much. She gonna look at you.
Yeah. Well, at first, she gonna look at mama at first, but she can't really complain to you about your mama. So eventually, it's gonna turn to you.
So your woman ain't gonna complain to you about your mama?
Not at first. She not until you let her know that there's a safe space to do it.
Oh, so at the same time, she peeping you and how you not saying nothing and saying this might not be safe for me to even bring it up.
Oh man, that's mom. That's mom. And I think that's probably one of the toughest things about relationships is navigating when and when not to say something. That's one of the toughest things, because He's supposed to be about you in the relationship like you are him.
Yeah.
But being smart enough to know and being able to pick your spots on when and when I can't say something about this or about that.
But the silence, of course, won't make the problem go away.
Oh, it ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
It's sitting in the corner looking at you.
Right.
Dribbling the basketball.
But the whole time, the longer it goes, what messages is sending to your woman about your ability to consider her and set things right?
The crazy thing about it is everyone does what's best for them, including mom.
About looking out for number one.
Yeah. Man, I do it, and again, I hate that I'm saying this, but it's the truth. Everybody looks out for themselves, and I would implore anybody in the same relationship, nigga, look out for you. Look out for you and your better half. Look out! Don't put nothing on nobody's phone. And I know that sounds harsh, but everybody is going to do the same for themselves. Everybody is going to do the same for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think you're a fool if you don't think so.
So as a man, the man needs to figure out a way to diffuse, to bring resolution to this problem, because it's his problem to handle.
There's going to be a level of grace that you're going to get in it at first. God going to give you some time to deal with it. There's going to be some grace in it.
Yeah.
But after that grace wear out.
About how long you think?
Well, because I'm thinking about us. Think about me and the woman that chooses to be nameless. We are in our 35th year of marriage, and we still allow moms, her mom and my mom, in the front seat.
Okay.
I get in the back seat. She drives. They sit up with her.
Okay. So your way of working through this is to let your wife drive.
Yes.
Your mama sit in the front seat.
Me and
her,
you
concede.
Me and her husband in the back seats.
Okay.
That's my way of conceding, of not wanting to. Y'all go ahead. I don't even got time for that food, because there's the element with my mom to where I know she feels like she deserves to be in the front seat. She may not never say it, but I think she feels like she deserves to be in the front seat. And I think that's part of the problem too, though. I think anytime you feel like you deserve something, just outright for no reason, and you can't really tell us why. Well, I'm his mama. He's my firstborn. He was named after his daddy's uncle's cousin. I think if you, and it's funny because I've never had the conversation. I've never had the conversation. It's funny. I've had it more on the show than I've had it with them. And so when they hear us talk about it on the show, when I come out to the car, her mom and my mom both sitting in the back seats. Looking at me like, we watched your little show.
Watch your little show. So if all else fails, get you a podcast to talk about it. And maybe you can get the message across that way.
But a conversation definitely. And to your point, there was something wrong before the podcast that needed to have been talked about prior anyway. That wasn't ever talked about. It was just, man, listen, that was swept under the rug.
Again, and I'm thinking, because you said 35 years.
35 years, and this is where we are now.
35 years. So it's safe to say it doesn't resolve itself.
It does not. Oh, it's funny, because you would think it would. After 35 years, you would think everybody would come to this. You would think she would walk out to the car and say, you know what? Damn it, what am I doing in this front seat? What have I been thinking? Let me get these little legs in the back. 35, no, not 35, no. You got to listen. The misconception is things work themselves out. Lies, and more lies. They do not work themselves out. They have to be worked out.
Yeah. So No matter how much you praying and fasting and all
you better eat something.
You got to have this conversation.
Oh man, as painful as it is.
Otherwise, it sends a message to your woman about the relationship. How many women actually choose to stay in a situation where the mama has so much, she carries so much weight in your relationship?
Well, then the crazy thing about that is you're not going to carry that much weight in your mom's relationship. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, do what's best for you, because everybody's going to do that when it comes to them. You can think you owe somebody something, and well, I did that because you owe me because I did this and I was in labor 19 hours. Yeah, I know. And you probably was trying to get me for another 19 hours. And they're huffing and puffing. I ain't asked to be here. We didn't ask to be. Nobody asked to be here.
Yeah,
it's your job as a parent to try to create a life that I can thrive in and not hold me hostage because of it.
Now, when you look at it traditionally, go back way back when, that was the life insurance policy not life insurance policy, but the retirement plan for mama. What's their son?
Yeah, but it was never meant to be that way though. Mom was supposed to be with her husband, and her husband was supposed to create a life insurance plan for him.
Well, typically the men died off fast. And so mama was left.
Mom was killing them.
Dude, think about, and let's go to the Bible. The prophet went and raised up the woman's son who had died. Well, he had to do that because that was her.
Yeah, that was her.
Her retirement plan. And so sons typically was a retirement plan.
What if the son got married? Was he still a retirement plan?
Even if the son got married, typically the mama still had to come because back then women didn't have property and all that other type of stuff. So they needed to be covered by somebody, and it was the son who typically had to cover the mama.
And I'm certain, and I could be wrong, and I didn't, if you can give me a scripture where mom was giving the boy hell while he was with the woman, while he was doing that. I just think it's something to be, because I was talking to my brother about this, and he was saying it's a matter of respect. Mom need to be in the front because it's respect. I'm like, I just think sometimes we throw the word respect out when everything is not disrespect.
And I get the respect, but how much of that has to be agreed upon between you and your woman first? Do you tell your woman, my mama gonna get the front seat?
Oh no.
Or do you say, hey,
you won't be married long?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You can't put nobody before her. Because you wouldn't expect her to put nobody before you. Let's right. She go fix her daddy a plate before she fix your plate.
About that. We talk about that. But how you feel about that?
If you give him the breast and the wings, it's gonna be the furniture moving in there.
It's your house.
But it's so funny when we go get Cheryl's dad. And we take him to the hospital. We take him to the doctor's appointments. And I automatically, when he get there, he's 6'4". He's a little taller than me.
Yeah,
6'4". Just a little
tall. Just a little taller. Okay,
a little taller than me.
Gotcha.
And so, and I automatically, when I see him coming, I just jump in the back. I don't think twice about it. One, because he's taller and give him some leg room.
Right.
But it's to me, I'm showing respect by doing that for him, and I wouldn't. My ego is not big enough. He say, "Oh, you won't get in that back seat when you ride me, man. Please, he got like 10 guns." I'm good. All right, right
there. The
respect
here. Is warranted. Okay. He commands respect. All the heat he got around him. He commands a little respect around here.
But there is a mutual respect thing that he's never disrespected me and not him. And I love his daughter. I love his daughter so much that I'm going to honor her father for her.
Do women do that though?
Hell no. And I say this all the time, man. A lot of times we major in stuff that should be a minor. This should be a blip on the radar. This shouldn't be.
And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, it seems as though men are conditioned to constantly accommodate.
I like where you're going with that.
Just like you, right. You taking the back seat. I don't even want to even raise the issue. No. Let me just take the back seat and take the heat off, at least off this situation.
You know, it was funny because I was talking to my little brother. He said it's a matter of respect. You know, you paying homage to your elders, and I get it, but we to the point now where we getting ready to be elders.
Yeah,
we are. I'm not a spring chicken. I have as much of a difficult time getting in and out of the backseat as he probably gonna have.
So you hit OG status now, huh?
That's what they call me.
They call you OG.
I don't know if it's called my pistols or what, but that's what they call me. But what I'm saying, we to the point now to where we older people. We're not young. I can understand almost if we're in our 20s or 30s, but cars, period. Getting in and out of cars, jumping up and down off of trucks and all that is difficult for all of us now.
Yeah.
Not difficult, but it's a task. Let me just say that.
Right. So what we doing here is you got OG. I guess I'm an unk. I don't know if I'm OG yet.
No, you don't have enough of this.
Right? I got enough of this to be OG. Okay. I think I'm unk, right?
Yeah.
But for the young man who's taking on this role, because a lot of young men are coming from single parent homes where the mother is the primary caregiver. And now he's looking at getting into a relationship with a woman, and he has this dynamic he's trying to navigate through. So we want to help him navigate through this effectively so he's not ruining relationships. And not sending the right message to mama to where he still honors her as mama, but it still sets the boundaries, because boundaries begin to feel disrespectful if you don't handle it right.
Yeah,
right.
Yes, true. Everything you said was right, but just the one caveat though. So are you trying to tell me we're gonna, in a nutshell, we're gonna put all that, we're gonna make a seat, we're gonna make the front seat the place to where we're supposed to give her honor and respect, and not how we love her and take care of her and sit by and do all that. We're gonna leave it on the front seat.
Well, the front seat represents way more than that.
Why though? Because represent to nobody else but us. Why is it what is it about that? So take that damn thing out.
Everybody get in the back.
For the life of me, I don't understand what is it about that doggone seat.
But think about it. The front seat is one thing. What about giving her keys to the house? What about mama that comes in and just kind of moves around how she wants to move around in your house? Because this my son's house and all of this. What about mama that there's a level of
entitlement that comes with your success or her success.
She constantly pushes the boundaries, and the whole time the wife, if the wife interjects, if the wife stands up, now it's a standoff.
Especially when she don't have the success in her life like she wants. She'll take yours and kind of use it.
Oh yeah, because your success is her success.
Yeah.
Mama, you the real MVP. And daddy was there the whole time.
Boy, that hurt me.
Talking about Kevin Durrell, that's a whole other thing.
Oh, that hurt me.
Because you would have thought daddy was like, and then he gets on a podcast a couple months ago and be like, oh yeah, my dad was there the whole time. If we ever needed anything, daddy came through, you know what I'm saying? But
somebody should have slapped him in the next week.
But that just goes to show you, especially in our community, Black mamas are, want to start a fight?
Can't do no wrong.
You want to start a fight?
How about this? Before we start the fight, how about this?
Okay.
The Black mom should be a example of what you should want your wife to be like and what you should want your family dynamic to be like. The mom should be the example in that single family home. All day, most of the time they not. most of the time, I don't want that to be.
And think about it. You're trying to navigate a relationship when you haven't seen one. You haven't seen mama deal with a husband. You haven't seen mama deal with her mama-in-law.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
so
right.
This is new territory for a lot of guys as far as what they're experiencing and not having a point of reference as to how to navigate it.
They hadn't seen it.
Because they hadn't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
They never seen some man tell mama, get somewhere and sit down. Never seen that. Because mama didn't have a husband say, babe, come on, leave them kids alone. You're doing too much.
Doing too much. Come on and sit down. Yeah.
So if they never, now he has to find a way to still respect mama, but at the same time, tell mama, you need to chill. You need or you just be like LeBron, sit your
hey, it worked. She never was in that situation no more.
Yeah. I think LeBron hired somebody to do it.
But maybe I just think that could be the thing, but I just think maybe he was ready for he was ready for that conversation to be had. Because I'm certain that a conversation was had after they left her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I think oftentimes we avoid what can help us a lot of times. Having that conversation is probably going to help you and her. Mom, what are you doing? Why you do this? Well, I just feel, you can feel that. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm not saying there's your way of doing things might be past. This is how we're going to do it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to, at some point, you got to reach down and pull them up. Reach down and grab them, get a pair and say, hey, man, this is what we're doing now. Because if your way was the way that worked, it would have worked for you. It didn't work for you.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to honor my wife the way you wished that somebody
would have honored you. Wow. But think about that. Put it in that context for mama. Mama, think about how you would have wanted your husband, your man, to treat you in this situation, and just understand that I have to do that now.
Yeah. And I think, and I could be wrong, but I think ultimately she'll end up respecting you for it. I think it'll make the relationship better, because there's nothing worse than being married to somebody that thinks somebody else has your ear or your heart for that aspect. When I'm giving you all that I can, and I know all it takes is your mama to call and you run over there and do this and run over there to do that.
Right.
There's nothing worse. There's no worse feeling than that.
Wow.
And you say, well, wow, mama wouldn't be the reason. Well, yeah, because mama don't have her life.
Yeah.
And in retrospect, even when mama does have her life, she's still trying to control yours.
And I just wonder how many women, how many wives, how many girlfriends are quietly frustrated. Because girlfriends might have the convenience of walking away. But we're talking about a wife, especially a wife who's trying to be a good wife, but she's quietly frustrated, waiting for this thing to correct itself, and it doesn't correct itself.
I have listened to people that go through this with in-laws, and I have not heard one person that say, after some years, it kind of fixes itself. Yeah. After some years, she say, you know what? I'm going to stop being disrespectful and go get in that backside. I ain't heard it one time. I have not heard it one time because people have to be corrected. People have to be, when they wrong, first of all, you're a man and you leading your family. And that's something that she hadn't seen. Your mom hadn't seen. So you got to be the example to her about how things are supposed to be done as well. So you got to talk to her and say, hey, listen, Mom, this is how I want to do with my family, my house. And this is how I think this should be.
Yeah.
And she, you're not the kid. And I think the problem is we keep looking at ourselves as kids, and we old and rusty. We ain't kids no more. We got kids. Our kids got kids.
Right.
And it's time for us to be the man that God's called us to be.
Because you think about the Bible talks about to leave. We talk about leave and cleave, and what that actually means for us. It means you establishing your own. It doesn't mean that mama's excluded. It just means that over here we're establishing something. We're trying to set up structure, and so, mama, you have a place, but you have to know the place that you hold.
The greatest thing you can do with your kids is allow them to establish their own traditions in the way they do things.
Yeah.
It's okay to give them this is how we did it, this or this, and that's fine.
Right.
But you tell them that and say, but that's how we did it.
Yeah.
You have to figure out the way you want to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing you can do to any young couple. Allow them to find their own way and establish their own traditions. While understanding what yours are. Because you're trying to set a new precedent, man. I got a mom, a wife, and a daughter.
Yeah.
And everybody looking to see how I'm treating the churl. My daughter is looking.
Right.
So if I disrespect Cheryl for my mom, my daughter's gonna see. Is that what she's gonna expect from her husband?
You got a point. You got a good point. And I just wonder, any men who have had the conversation, let us know. Just drop it in the chat. Just let us know a comment. How did you handle this? How did you deal with this? Those who have dealt with it before, you actually sat mama down and had a conversation with her about, hey, this is my main woman now. And so we got to have some boundaries. You got to establish some boundaries because we want everybody to live together. You know, we still want you to come by. We still want you to come over. But when you come over, you got to know, mama, this is the woman of the house.
I think mom will be fine. She going to grumble a little, but I think she'll be fine with the new boundaries. You just got to set them.
You think the wife would be more accepting of you helping mama out a little bit more as long as she knows she has that consideration up front?
I think as long as there are boundaries set. The problem with men, and I'm using myself as this example, I didn't think it was important enough for me to set boundaries or have boundaries. I'm just trying to let make sure everybody getting along and we good. No. If you want to know what boundaries look like, start looking at your wife. She'll let you know what boundaries are and what they're not. And the more important I start taking boundaries, because you'll notice that women in your life, from your mom to your wife, you'll need boundaries to help everybody.
Yeah.
Boundaries don't just help me, they help everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, mom, this is what I need you to do, this is what I need you not to do. And that helps. And again, it helps keep structure for everybody.
So you go to have a conversation with mama. You sit her down and you let her know, mama, I love you.
This is what we're doing and what we're not doing.
I'm the man I am. You know, I will a lot of that to you and all of this. But mama, this is how we moving. And we hope that mama is, okay, son, I get it. I respect what you're saying. This is how we gonna move. But what if mama cry? What if mama pull the emotional card out at the time?
Unfortunately, just in case I don't let y'all know, I've been married 35 years. It'll not be my first time somebody has pulled the emotional card on me. I am numb to all of that. I think my wife found out that worked, and she was going to that well every time. I'm like, hey, you can stop that. That ain't working no more.
Hold on, but mama got a different one. Mama, not only do you get the tears, but now you get all I done for you. You get the guilt trip on top of that.
Yeah, but ultimately, what you're getting from mama is mama's not happy with her life.
Wow.
I think that's the only way mama can reach back and try to make you feel guilty about the life you live in and what she think you should be doing. I just think ultimately she's not happy with the way her life turned out. And
so your gain is becoming her loss, and she doesn't deal with it.
And if she would play her, and I always say this about women, if women would play their cards right, most of the time they're gonna win anyway. If he's winning and achieves all the success he wants, There's no way you're not going to benefit from it. There's no way you're not going to benefit from it some kind of way. He's not going to. If he can buy cars for everybody, you're going to get a car.
Yeah.
If he can put you up in a house, if he can take care of your retirement, he's going to do all of that. Yeah. His wife is not going to stop him from doing that. But the problem comes in when you manipulating, when you controlling, when you vindictive, when you just being an all out Now you got to fight her to do something for you because you've acted such a fool.
Yeah. Yeah. And regardless to what, wife got that ear.
Oh, she got more in his ear. She got way more.
Listen,
after she get through with him, then she got his ear.
Them bedroom conversations rule. Yeah. They run.
Bro.
They run things.
Yeah, bro. Help his relationship be the one that you wish you had. Help your son be happy. Help them. Because they're gonna need mama's guidance. Baby, don't do that. Baby, when you do this, they're gonna need that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because your first reference of a woman
is the mom.
Wow.
There's responsibility that mom has, and not just to the front seat.
Yeah.
It's helping that man love that woman the way he needs to love her. It's helping her son love his wife the way he needs to love her.
Because here's what mama isn't really saying, or what she's saying without being verbal, is like the front seat represents relevance. It represents importance. And so,
because when people look at a car, they look to see who's driving, and they look to see who's sitting next to him.
Who's sitting next to him. Right. Because the person sitting next to him has a level of significance to them.
Well, if you got it just depends on normally the king or the princess driving. So that'd either be the queen. What's his wife? Is the queen or the princess?
Yeah, but here's the thing. So the prince can't make a queen. Only a king can make a queen.
So it's not his responsibility to try to make you feel like the queen that you missed out on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And even when he walks into his kingship as being the man of a house, starting a family and everything like that, it still doesn't make mama queen.
No.
The queen is his woman.
His woman, yeah. And all that comes with that. Yeah.
And all that comes with that.
Yeah. But I think they think that front seat represents queendom. Because they hadn't got to be anybody's queen. So the front seats represents queendom, and I think that's and I want that. Even if I'm not yours, but when people see me, I represent.
So mothers who have the son, especially if the son has done something significant, they're looking for queen perks.
Oh.
But anytime a woman comes in, she understands that this is really who becomes.
But okay. Because women don't really like each other anyway. I gotta say, I gotta say, I would have
to agree. I would have to agree.
I got to say that men can be cordial and casual.
Yeah.
Women do not like each other like that.
Yeah.
Especially if they think you finna come up on something that she been. Dude, women, listen, I have watched that boy mama for the Commanders jump in the middle of him and another girl.
Uh-huh.
Well, who does that?
She on podcasts and stuff talking about,
because she got to explain why she doing too much. You know how hard it is to explain why you doing too much away?
Right.
You got to explain that away. Well, the reason why I died from the second floor down to the what you doing all that?
Listen.
Where your man at?
Listen. Like Jaden Daniels' mama was trying to say, she was trying to say these women are ruthless. These women are conniving. It's like, don't you see that you a woman? And maybe she says that's what qualifies her to qualify other women is the fact that she's a woman. But at some point, this man has to be a man and make a choice for himself.
Listen, there's going to be a lot of booty out there. They're going to be trying to get him. He got to get some of that. He got to get some of that so he know next time, I need to leave that booty alone. It come with a drip with it. Oh, listen, you got to learn that. Listen, it ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me.
It ain't you.
It ain't me. I'm just telling the truth. Okay. Some things mama can't protect you from. Some things mama can't protect you from. Some things you got to go out there and see for yourself.
Yeah.
If they saying this girl got that you got to go see it. They lying. You can't let nobody come back and say, "Nah, man, you got to go see it for yourself."
That's a hard fight for a mama, because this man is a man of means,
and he's 25.
He
got to go see for himself.
I'm just waiting to see how that plays out with Jaden and his mama.
It ain't gonna go good.
I remember Usher's mom was his manager for a long time, but he ended up firing her.
Because they be doing too much. Well, let me say this. Women, and I love women, but they have a do too muchism thing.
Do too muchism. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Okay. All right.
Think about this. How many times? Let me see. I've been married 3 score.
3 score
in 5 years. Is that 3?
You know how many score is, right?
I thought score was 10. Anyway, I've been married 35 years.
Right.
And you know how many times I've had to pull my wife's coattail and say, hey, babe, come on. You're doing too much. Can you imagine if I wasn't there to do that?
Oh.
Can you imagine the turmoil, the terror that would have been going on in the world if I had to be able to stop my wife? Y'all must not know my wife. Y'all don't know my wife. And my wife, and get this, my wife represents women. Not just my wife, but I'm women everywhere. They need somebody to pull their coattail and say, hey. Because if daddy was there, did y'all say something over there? Y'all just a lot of mumbling. There's a lot of mumbling going on over there. No, we don't. Y'all just pull me anyway. But the thing is, if somebody was there to pull our coattail and say, girl, if you don't get out of that front seat, she would come on to the back seat with him. But ain't nobody there telling her, baby, what you doing?
Yeah.
Why you doing that?
Yeah.
Most times when she go off on a tandem, she's standing there by herself and ain't nobody there with her to say, hey.
Yeah.
You doing too much.
Right. I remember A Different World. Dwayne Wayne. Remember Patti LaBelle played his mama. Call him Chipmunk. Right. But his dad, anytime Adele.
Stop calling that boy that grown man. He a grown man.
Right. He had to, because she would go, she would keep pushing until he said, and this is just the reality. And I know it's a lot of men who you watching right now, and you like, man, you ain't lying. But in that,
that's what they saying. Boy,
you ain't lying. Right. We don't say it out loud all the time, but keeping your mama happy and your wife happy, how are you dealing with that? How are you handling that?
Well, it's only one way to do it. I think if you honor and respect your mom and take care of your wife, I think everybody be happy. I think God will make sure that you're able to do it. But again, I think that only starts with boundaries and what you are allowed and able to do. I think the better you treat your wife, the better she will allow you to treat your mom.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing you could to be doing is trying to fight your wife on how you can take care of your parents. Because we got friends that was like, hey, I want to take care of your mom. Well, you go ahead. That's not what we doing. If you was treating him better, he wouldn't care about what you was doing. He would honor it.
Right. Yep. Sometimes people just need that security to know that they're considered.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nah, man. You right. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, so let's get to the final thoughts. My final thought for this evening is Mama, you know we love you. And with all due respect, allow me and help me love her too. Let me show and give her the love that you've been hoping and praying for all your life. Help me give it to her. Help me be the best version of you and him that I could be. And for that, I appreciate you and I love you. And that's my final thought.
Now, this dynamic, we said, plays out a lot. There's a lot of single parent homes where the mom is the primary caregiver. And if she has a son, this is a real possibility. So this son is going to come to a point where he has to let mama know some things. But here's what you got to understand. Number one, the front seat was never the issue. It was never the issue. The issue was who's driving your life. The second thing is you raise him to be a man. Now he has to walk in that and prove that he's a man. And part of that is setting those boundaries. Boundaries are not disrespect. This is foundation to make sure everybody understands what to expect from each other. And this is where peace is created. And if you want a peaceful life with your woman and your mama, there has to be boundaries set. So as a man, you got to stand up and make those decisions and set those boundaries so everybody can get along the way they need to get along. And that's my final thought.
Wow, man. The toughest fights you'll ever have are going to be the people closest to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That mama card that's a heavy one, bro.
What are you talking about?
That's a heavy one.
That's that draw forward, skip two. Reverse all that.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
That's a tough one there. Great conversation, man. Great show. We hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, like, share, and subscribe, and tell somebody about us. Tell us we did all we need. We trying to blow up our community. So remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody about us.
All right, we appreciate y'all. We're gonna catch y'all next time. Peace out.